New Radio Sports Network, Door County Daily News, and New Radio. I'm Tim Coles, and we are joined right now by Luxemburg-Casco's newest superintendent, Joe Ellen Fairbanks, just announced about an hour ago in front of a full pep rally. And Joe Ellen, have you ever been introduced like that before? I saw that you had the pep band, you had the chamber choir. You had the full show this morning.
I did. I've been in education for I'm ending 29 years, and I have never seen anything like it. And it was just really heartwarming. It was overwhelming.
And you mentioned 29 years in the business. Kind of tell us a little bit about your journey from where you started to Luxemburg-Casco.
Sure. I started as a high school teacher, and I stayed in the classroom for 12 years there because I just loved working with kids, and they're just a lot of fun to be around and to work with. And then I started to pick up some administrative duties, and my career just kind of moved that way. And so I have 13 years of administrative experience as a superintendent.
You've been around the state. What stuck out to you when Glenn said he was going to retire? Obviously, there's the whole posting process. You stumble upon it. What really drew you to go from, hey, it looks like it could be a nice job, to, okay, let's go through the process. Let's see if we can make this a reality?
Well, I really looked at the website. I looked at social media posts to really kind of get a feel about the district. One of the big things is my son is a big wrestler, and there's a huge wrestling program here. So that was a huge draw for us. It also brings us a little bit closer to our family. So it just, LC just checked a lot of boxes for us.
And through the interview process, I mean, what's been maybe the kind of the feel of the community that you've gotten since you have gone through the process? And, you mentioned that you were reading stuff online, but when you got to talk to school board members, maybe even some community members as well.
Just that the district is very forward thinking. They're on the very cutting edge of some educational philosophies and practices. And I'm always a forward thinker, very futuristic. And so the philosophies kind of match, and it's just a really good fit. The people here are just so welcoming, so warming. I got so many hugs today. I have never experienced that first day starting at a new place, and just, seeing people that I recognize from the interview process, just coming up saying congratulations, getting big hugs. It's awesome.
And it's been 2 years since we've been able to give hugs, right?
It has been. Maybe that's why I got them. There was a little hug, needs to do that.
And, along the way here, obviously you have a lot of experience, including, your own experience leading a district through COVID-19. Along the way, has there been a moment, or has there been one of those stops where, you kind of look back and say, you know what, because of that experience, it really shaped me who I am here today?
Well, I had been working at CISA 9, and I had been working for a couple different school districts on curriculum. And all of the superintendents that I had worked with, because there's really basically 3 districts that I worked with mainly, suggested that I became a superintendent. And so it was on their urging and recommendation that I even started the process of getting a superintendent's license. And while I was there, they were very supportive in helping me, giving me some tips, giving me some pointers, a lot of philosophy. And that just kind of was that turning point that really pointed me in this direction.
You mentioned that part of the draw into Luxemburg-Casco was how forward thinking they are, some of the cutting edge things that they're doing. So obviously you're coming into a lot of things that you like already, but are there things that you kind of, when you look back at your past experience, you say, you know what, this is something that we did here, or something that we can maybe make a little bit better here based on those experiences? What are some of those?
Well, I really haven't, I don't have that kind of philosophy. I think that, I really want to get to know the district first. Take a look, what are the strengths, what are some things that we can improve, without coming in with preconceived ideas, or, I've did this before, I want to implement this, because it may not be a good fit for this district. So, my first thing is to understand how the district operates, what the district philosophy is, dig a little bit deeper, get to know the community a lot more before we start making any changes or going in any other direction than it's currently going.
You have about 2 months here that be able to transition into the role with Glenn Schlenner. Will stay on obviously through June 30th there. What's been maybe some of those conversations been like already?
They've been really great. We've already set up some times when I'll be coming into the district and working with Glenn and helping with the transition. And we have a Google Doc that we're sharing. So, he's giving me some information. I'm asking questions or clarifications. We've been on the phone a few times, and I just see that continuing throughout the next couple of months.
What are you looking forward to the most about being the superintendent of Luxemburg-Casco School District?
I'm to be part of the community, to be part of the school family, because it just is, like I said, it's just so warm and welcoming here that I've never experienced this before. And I'm just so excited.
The superintendent of Luxemburg-Casco School District, the 6th all-time, the first female superintendent of Luxemburg-Casco School District, Jo Ellen Fairbanks. Jo Ellen, thanks so much for joining us. And I know we'll be talking in the future, so congratulations on the appointment. And we thank you for coming on with us.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
For New Radio and the Door County Daily News, I'm Tim Coles.